Do you lead a healthy lifestyle, or at least do you think you do? Well, what constitutes a healthy lifestyle? Moderate exercise, good diet, not smoking, and having a recommended body fat percentage, which is roughly 20 to 30%, depending on whether you're male or female. Well, here are some sad numbers for you. A study just published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings concluded that in the United States, only 2.7% of adults have all 4 basic healthy characteristics. In other words, Margaret, only 2.7% of Americans are healthy, more or less.
So none of us.
So none of us, basically. So the report was completed by researchers at Oregon State University. They had some other universities contribute researchers, but it was mainly them. The study looked at 4,745 people, and I know that's not very many people to come up with a number for 300 plus million living in the United States, but they definitely knew what they were doing. They took blood samples, they took x-rays to determine numerous things. They were tracking their diets, they were tracking their exercise, basically everything for a long period of time. And they found that 71% of the adults didn't smoke, 38% of the adults ate a healthy diet, 10% had a normal body fat percentage, 46% were sufficiently active. So we're fat, lazy, we eat a lot, but at least we don't smoke.
This really, I mean, honestly, did they take these 4,700 plus from like a small town in Mississippi, or did they take
No,
them
this was from the
like,
National Health and Nutritional Examination Survey.
It's a random sample across the U.S. Well, look, that makes sense. I mean, we're all stressed out. We don't sleep enough. We don't have enough sex. We don't enjoy life enough. We're all in debt. I mean, that makes total sense. Okay. Why are you laughing
Speak for yourself,
at?
Margaret. No.
I mean, look, it makes total sense, and I don't like the fat shaming of people that have an enormous tail. They don't want to be online like this. But at the same time, we need to address the lifestyle. It's the stress. I'm telling you, it's the stress. Stress is a killer. Stress is worse for you than smoking.
Right, and I think in this country we eat a lot more than other people do. And look, I'll be honest, I love food, I love eating, but so do people in other countries, in Europe, for example, right? They love eating and they enjoy food just as much. But I think in America we
have no siesta, we have no paid leave.
I just think we're a little bit out of touch with how much food we should eat sometimes. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Our portions are so much bigger, and it's just habits that you form over time. I think mainly it's the diet that really comes into play. When talking about the US specifically, look, this might not be news to a lot of people because, okay, we're always touted as the fattest country in the world, right? And I don't know, Mexico's hanging with us there too. They might even be ahead of us now, but at the same time, to see that it's as low as 2.7 of us that really lead a healthy lifestyle,
which
that's
is
scary.
Not smoking, exercising,
body fat percentage.
body fat.
So I mean, look, I know there's a lot of things that come into play, but a lot of people feel like they're healthy when they're not, right? So
the best thing to do, honestly, is just to get one of those body scans every couple of years. They're like $850. They're not covered by insurance. They just do a quick zip up and down. And
what does it tell you?
I mean, if you have cancer, bad cells, I mean, it's something that's supposed to really, kind of keep you clean.
Good, and I think that kind of stuff's important, but I think it starts with our lifestyle choices, for example, and in our habits as well that we have in this country, particularly 2.7%. Figure that.